Hey, I'm back. Got the DSLR out. We're gonna try to vlog with it today. I haven't really done much of that, so I think this is a good day for it. There's the little trusty Steve there. Got us here safely. That looks like smoke. That's weird. But down here's the river. Like this place, we've shot fish down here a bunch of years. Never really had much luck though, if I remember. But this is the Okie Pinokie. We're gonna go back some trails here a little ways, and after we check out the river here. There's a trail way back there. Get out of there, weeds. So this is a Canon SL2. I bought it to take to Thailand and didn't take it to Thailand. Too much with my crazy huge computer I hauled with me. But if you want some relaxing river fishing, this is a good place for it. I mean, I about bet you hardly see people back here. Maybe on a Friday and Saturday. I could see that. But then again, with all the negative press surrounding the place, I see why people avoid it too. I almost walk across. We'll get back a little further in the woods and I'll bring my phone out. And I'll go through some of the stuff that the internet says about this place. This is kind of interesting. Just an old place. It says it might be an Indian burial ground, but now where, I don't know. I wouldn't understand why you'd put it so close to the river. This thing floods, but maybe I'm not thinking how, I don't know, you know. But why would, I don't understand why. But if you're into that ghost thing, more power to you. It's still a beautiful place regardless of what people say about it. Get out of those weeds. See, look, the horse tracks. People come up here and ride the shit out of their horses. Fire pit right there. Haven't been up here for years. Hold on, Jenny. Sit. Nice little protection from the weeds. Like I say, getting used to this SL2 and the Gorilla Pod for vlogging. I give it up to the guys who make it look easy. I did hear chains over there. Probably horses. horses, but I did hear something that wasn't nature. I try to come up with a catchy hook title for this video. I don't know what. I'm definitely hearing people back here. Poor pup. You're never too far from one of them other truckers. I do feel like there's people out here though, but I swore I heard chains and I thought I heard somebody. So we're just gonna like see if we hear more people. Hey, where do you think you're going? Jenkins? Okay, but the legend Jenny. Okay, I'm gonna leave. She's fine, I guess. Okefenokee Woods. I'm gonna read you a little bit about what a couple of these websites are saying about this place. Like I don't have these. I just screenshotted these off the internet. So the paranormal activity at this site is due to the reported Indian burial grounds that was once on these lands. The site is located near the mouth of the Missinawall River, where it enters the Wabash River. Mouths of rivers were favorite places for ancient burial mounds and are likely the catalyst for paranormal activity in the area. It is said that the thousands of spirits inhabited the woods in the background. I mean, there was natives here forever, so, I mean, there was natives here for a long time. The horrendous things have been found and done in a lonely piece of woods. 8 decaying bodies have been found in the woods. A 7-year-old girl named Stephanie was raped and killed in these woods. In early spring 1976, Joey and 3 of his friends strolled into the woods to go camping. And never came out. It was several days before anyone became concerned because they had planned on spending an extended weekend in the woods as they often did. 4 days after they walked into the forest, a search party discovered the partially decaying bodies of 3 young men. The men had been brutally murdered and could barely be identified. Joey Peoria was never found or seen again. After an extensive investigation, it was determined that an argument occurred between the campers and it was suspected that Joey had killed the 3 men. Between 1980 and 1985, 5 men were found dead in the same scenic area as the first 3. People stopped going into the woods as they were convinced that Joey was living in the woods and murdering campers. Hey, Jenkins, come here. See, I got that story on another website here with more of the story, I guess. Like this part says, several years later, Joey's wife confessed to having an affair with one of the men Joey was camping with. She was concerned because she thought Joey might suspect the affair, but she was sure he couldn't have known with whom. After the story of the affair was made public, the locals were sure that Joey did the killing and the Okie Woods was now haunted. Between 80 and 5, okay, we read that. It was believed that sometime after the 8th murder, the spirit of a British soldier who was killed in 1812 intervened and stopped Joey from killing anymore. So, whoever came up with that was quite imaginative. The Joey Peoria story is only a small part of the spiritual history housed within this woods. There are literally thousands of spirits out there, and all with a different story, some good and some bad. Which, right, I mean, that's anywhere you go, especially in the United States where the natives were. Like, this place was inhabited for thousands of years, hundreds of years, thousands of years, before we ever showed up and stole it. So the fact that, if there was burials here, there's burials everywhere, Like, every place should be haunted if you could go by that. Like, come on now. But it says Joey Peoria grew up playing, camping, and hunting in this forest that knew the area inside and out. His mother would often say that as a boy there were more of the woods on Joey's clothes than in the woods. The place was truly his childhood playground. He continued to frequent the Okie woods into his adulthood and never lost. My dog here. Come on, stop. She gets on my nerves sometimes. Let's just pull and pull. Quit. You're not strong enough to pull me anywhere. But now there's a new story for this woods with the most recent things that happened here with the kid from Summitville. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Well, other than hearing some chains rattle, I'm thinking I heard a voice on the way in. I haven't heard any other people sound. You never know. Like I said, I'll hear stuff like that and I'll just write it off as people. I would never be like, it's a ghost. You know what I mean? You know, there's probably somebody out there either walking their horse or, you know, cleaning the trail up or who knows. But again, I have not seen a horse or heard any other people. Had to walk the other side of this T-junction here. See what's out here. I'm not going down that. Quit. It's beautiful. I wouldn't call it spooky or eerie, that's for sure though. Even with chains and voices. But they sound like people, so. It's nice to get out, get a little video, give me something to do when it's 95 degrees this afternoon and I'm not coming out of the house. Yeah, hopefully it's, you know, shouldn't be the worst work I've done. Dog's having a great time. Yeah, so. It's just nice getting used to the stuff felt too. I still wouldn't probably go and vlog around Thailand or anywhere other than Even some places, but I like the GoPro. This thing's a rig. Takes awesome video though. Some kids back here having a little powwow at some point. Pretty nifty. You could definitely come back here, hide out for a night or two if you needed. You know, you could definitely stealth camp back here. Probably for a good minute if you were aware of, you know, stealth camping, you know. If you didn't have a vehicle parked out here somewhere, or if you did, parked somewhere where it wouldn't be, you know, obvious what you were doing. But yeah, I mean, future plans for me, I hope I can get back to out of the States here in the next few months. I'm not going to put any dates down yet, but something's in the works. Or then I just thought about doing a tour of the States in my van, but I don't know. And doing more like road trips like this, like short little road trips and going to see just points of interest or whatever, or what? I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, Amazon FBA. I might like do like 1 or 2 videos on that. Not like nothing too crazy, but just, you know, me, probably just like a time lapse of me prepping products and getting them boxed up and ready to go. Nothing like I'm not going to go step by step or anything like that. There's plenty of that stuff out there, but just to see what it takes for me to try to make a few dollars. Sometimes it's kind of comical, I bet, to watch. I don't really have too many more plans than that. Like I said, day trips. I want to go to Ohio to AEP land, take the kayak, and maybe do that next week. I don't know. That might be the next thing that pops up on YouTube after this is AEP land in Ohio. And I don't know if Jenny will be with me, or it might just be me and a friend, or I might just be me myself. I don't know yet. And I hope this microphone's plugged in, because right there it says it's off, and if the sound doesn't sound good, that's going to stink, because this was all the good stuff. Or, you know, I shot a lot of video with this thing today. We'll make it work. I'll just have to figure out the sound for next time. I think I see my van. My van's still there. I gotta figure out her something to drink out of. I should have something, but throw it away. This is nice, quaint, quiet, serene, and just beautiful out here. There's some poison ivy. That shit ain't beautiful. Fuck poison ivy. Die, poison ivy, die. I hate that shit. It's everywhere in Indiana. There it is. That's fucking. No, that's not it, but damn. You want to watch it though. Whew. It is. I'm almost sweating. Jenkins, is it warm yet? Hey, Zach back on the GoPro here. We're just gonna roll out. We're rolling out of Okie Pinokie now. So give you one last look. Say goodbye to the place. Say goodbye, Jenny Jenkins. She really enjoyed herself. She did finally drink out of her little cup of water. I was happy about that. I think she really enjoyed that. But yeah, this is it. We hiked around, just like you saw, for a little bit. Like I did hear some noises. I heard a chain and a person, but I never seen anybody. I never saw anybody. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm not going to speculate. I try not to. We're gonna go home and probably get cleaned up and enjoy the rest of the day. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I wish I would have thought a little more ahead. I don't remember seeing that, but maybe that's strange. I wish I'd have thought a little more ahead. I'd have brought some cash and we'd hang out up here a little more until it got real hot. But I got one bottle of water left and I'm gonna drink it as soon as I'm done filming here. So I don't know. Okefenokee Woods, Okefenokee Trail. It's definitely not the Okefenokee Swamp. I've been to the Okefenokee Swamp down in Georgia, I think it is, North Florida, southern Georgia. Saw some gators there back in the day when I lived in Jacksonville at the time. Yeah, definitely. So, but like I said, I wanted to come up here since I heard about what happened a couple months ago, and then especially I wanted to make a YouTube video about it because some people have, and it seems to be kind of a little popular place with the folklore involved or whatnot. So always a good time. There's a good spot to fish. You can have a fire. I mean, you're not technically allowed to camp, but you can set out here all night and fish and have a fire and drink, do whatever. They ain't gonna really say much to you. Like I said, they just don't want you driving. But I mean, I wouldn't set up a tent, but you could definitely have a few drinks and sleep in your vehicle. And I don't think anybody would care. Whoa. If you got too inebriated to drive home. Or yeah, just a different place to come and chill out and hang out for a few hours. There's tons of hiking trails back in the back there where I was, and then all on the right and left of us here too. There's just tons and tons of trails. Horse trails, small hiking trails, whatever you need. All kinds of wildlife. Yeah, we seen a raccoon on the way in. I'm sure you're out here long enough, you're bound to see a deer or two. Definitely squirrels. Seen squirrels. Just a cool place, Miss Sunwell. Oh, whoa. I gotta slow the F down. Alright. Yeah. But right on, this has been Zach with Savage Traveling. I'm glad you guys came along with me to the Okie Pinokie Woods and seen what it was about. And like I said, I'll leave some coordinates down below. And here we got some people. Cool. But anyways, see, we got out of here just in time. I didn't want to really talk to anybody. Get over here, Jenny. What is this guy? He's probably going fishing or something. Going fishing. Look, I bet he is a fisherman. But either way, this has been Zach with Savage Traveling from Miss Sunwell in Miami County, Indiana. I'll see you guys again soon. We do something a little, some more interesting things, not too far from home. And then maybe they will be far from home. I don't know. But until next time, peace.